Good afternoon. My name is Marissa Franklin, known as Gospel Lotus, and I'm come here to give you the unexpected message for career. So I am going to go back and using the sugar skulls to give you a forecast based upon of your concerns when it comes to your career. So this is like the unexpected message, what you need to know in regards to what's going on around you or actually within you when it comes to your career. I'm actually getting it could be some centers of money that's going to come in, but not as much as what you expected. Now the reason why that they're, I'm going to say like portion of enough money is going to come in. The reason why I say enough money, rather, is if that you are actually have an urgency and felt as if you want to have a bonus, you want to get a bonus, but there are actually not going to choose based upon the individual by the status or being biased of the individual. I think it's just overall that everybody is getting the bonus just to be fair, okay? Because what they try not to do is cause any type of conflict of interest within the workplace or business atmosphere at this point. So yeah, everybody else is getting a bonus, but not just only an individual based upon the status or based upon the alkaloids that they've received within the job. Okay, now the only alkaloids that you're going to receive within the job is just verbal, based upon your performance and based upon your approach, and also how well you're willing to get along within your clientele, even though that you're increasing your clientele, reaching a certain quota, but you are just going to receive a verbal recognition at this point. But when it comes to bonus, everybody's going to receive a bonus. Okay, not by a particular person, by the status, how well they're serving a, well, I'm gonna say manager or employer or a company, or how much you're being dedicated to the company. Is everybody is getting a lump sum of bonus money. Okay, everybody, not just particular individual, not just the crowd, just everybody. Because if that was the case, they are causing conflict of interest in the workplace. All right, so yeah, do not even front about that. Everybody's going to get bits of money increase, just a bits of money, because right now the government don't want budgeting supplies at this point. That's what I'm already thinking about, is actually the foreign money for when it comes to the supplies and working on budgeting. But yet everybody is getting a portion of enough money at this point. I can't say as much more because people think that it's going to reach like to 500 or above. I'll say 375. So yeah, you are going to get a bonus. Yep, see, 9 of Pentacles along with the 6 of Pentacles. Be mindful, be careful when it comes to receiving earnings that is rightfully yours, and please do not continue to give it to people who actually does not deserve it at this point, because you will continue to have people that actually look up to you because they expect to get something out of you. Okay, so just be careful in regards to being show value of the gifts that's receiving to you with the gift that you deserve. Do not give your gifts away to people who does not deserve it. They have to work hard for the gifts that's earned to them, but you have worked hard of the fruit that you bear. So be careful of not spreading yourself thin and giving your gifts and also your earnings and rewards to other people who does not deserve it. Okay, because sometimes you can be around people who's willing to steal the life from you, so therefore to get enough acknowledgement or stealing the credit for which the work that you had done when it comes to presenting your performance. But sometimes it was to get credit to make it seem as if they have worked harder than you. Just be careful of not sharing your gift or the rewards that's rightfully yours. Okay, please be careful of that, because that's what I'm seeing. I am actually seeing that you are actually getting a lot of people credit, but you're not giving yourself credit for the work for which you have done. Okay, so you need to acknowledge recognition that belongs to you. All right, okay, so yeah, I still get the 6 of Pentacles and the 9 of Pentacles, and then yeah, see the 9 of Spades. See, I was right. The 9 of Spades, because right now you're feeling regretting that you are not being credited for the work which you have done, because you're showing your credibility or giving your credibility to other people who actually does not deserve it. Okay, they have stories of the reason why they receive that title. It's not your place, to investigate and to find out how they receive that title. Everybody have secrets and everybody have stories to tell. But sometimes they decide to keep it into their little booklet, journal, or diary. But it is not your place to find out why they got that title and how they got that status. That is not your place. And the reason why it's not your place, because when you actually get into deeper to people's hidden secret, when it becomes negative, it causes stallment to your success and also the stallment to the wealth that needs to be stored within you. That's why it's best for you to stay centered within yourself rather than being in somebody else's empty sector. Because if you are dwelling yourself in somebody else's empty sectors and trying to get some dirt from them, you'll cause a stallment to your abundance as well. So be careful of that. Stop digging, stop dwelling. It's time for you to start exceeding your success, exceeding your goals, and exceeding your skills. Okay? Stop worrying about what other people have. You need to start worrying about yourself, but you need to start worrying about yourself even more, because now I am seeing that you are actually being more uncomprehensive, and the reason why you become so uncomprehensive and complacent because you are comparing yourself to other people. Okay, like I said, people have their stories explaining how they get to where they are, but right now it's start to focus on you and start the journey and live by your story. Okay. All right. But you need to start focusing on yourself. Okay? Please start focusing on yourself. Because when you start sticking around and sticking yourself in some type of darkness, you will never get out that swamp. And that swamp does not belong to you. Because it's not your territory. That's the swamp what they create within themselves. Let them seek in that hole of that swamp they create. But do not step into anybody else's swamp. Okay? So I have here is a spade. A spade is a spade. Again, stop trying to get dirt from other people. All right? We will come across people who actually will tell us for who we really are and what we don't even like about ourselves, to the point that sheds a light to understanding what people do not like about themselves. Again, when we actually come and understand what's really going on within ourselves, we correct that within ourselves. But we do not rely upon ourselves in trying to correct other people's mistakes. No. They have to be held accountable in correcting their own mistakes. Okay? So that's something you need to learn, is maintaining healthy boundaries. At this point, a lot of people live by their mistakes as you are living by and correcting your mistakes. Okay, so that's the unexpected message to you for the career, and I hope you have a wonderful and beautiful beloved day.